good neighbor. Today we're driving through the town of Vallejo. That's right, I thought I would just give you a little dash cam look at what Vallejo looks like. It's been getting a lot of news lately because of the street races. So this street that I'm riding on right now has a lot of illegal street races. I guess they steal the cars, and this is a good little bay right here. Look at that. There's Highway 37, I do believe, head on over to San Rafael. But we're here at the Smart and Final. This is where we're going to start our little video tour. But yeah, we're in the town of Vallejo, and this town has seen better days. They used to make warships here, and well, the war is over, so now there's not a lot going on in Vallejo. You can see it. It's not a lot of working going on. They got a Walmart over there, but for the most part it looks pretty dated. That Bud's Giant Burgers, that always seems to get a lot of people. So whenever I pass that, I always wonder if I should stop. But over here you can see that the shopping malls they just look dated, like from the 70s. That's what I picture, the 70s. But as I get back in the front here, I guess that Foot Locker is been looted, and that's why it was in the news too. A lot of those stores over there are empty, and this empty lot is empty. So not a lot being done over here in Vallejo. You can see that as I do the pan around. Yeah, that mall is empty. Now Taco Bell used to get a lot of business, but as you can see, since the prices have gone up, well, there's not a lot of Taco Belling anymore. So yeah, even from me, that's my own experiences. So, all right, as we continue to drive through Vallejo on Redwood and Sonoma Boulevard, and we're passing Seafood City. And like I said, this is a good drag racing street. So that's why a lot of people are upset by all they just run these red lights. So there's Taj's car sales, and I don't see anybody in the lot. So he's got some pretty nice cars for Vallejo. He's got Cadillacs and Corvettes and all kinds of stuff. All right, well, there's the McDonald's. You'd think that would be busy here in Vallejo, but I don't think so. All right, well, we're gonna do a one take one. You know how these videos go, where you just do we're just driving through Sonoma Boulevard, and if we see a police officer, well, of course we'll put our phone down because we're not supposed to be filming and driving. But I'm not even really looking at the phone, I'm just looking around. So I am paying attention to the road for all you Karens and Darrens out there watching. You shouldn't be driving in video. I know, but this is something that needs to be documented. So you might be from another part of the country or world, and you want to see Vallejo. Well, right here in Vallejo, I know right next to these tracks, there's a big homeless camp. Right down there, that's right, you can see it. There they are. So right off of Vallejo Street, you got Vallejo Street, Sonoma Boulevard. That's what that's what we're seeing here. So yeah, if you live over in those hills, it's just part of life here in California, especially if you live next to railroad tracks. It's just called the riffraff that goes with the railroad tracks, because no one's running people out anymore. They just live where they want. They're trying to do something about that. Now that it's election season, everybody's trying to clean up the homeless camps and move them around from town to town, and it's just not right, you know. I always say give them a fairground or somewhere where they can stay, but no, they want to do the old whack-a-mole and move them from town to town and block to block, and that's not good for all the residents that pay rent around here, or should I say high rent, because everything around here is very expensive. So if you think this homeless problem is going to go away, think again. It's just going to get worse. But they're trying to do something now that it's election season. They're trying to clean them up. So even our Gavin Newsom, our mayor of California, our governor of California, is cleaning up the homeless himself. He put on gloves and said, hey, I'm going to clean these places up. But I think that's just putting lipstick on a pig. There's no way to clean up mental illness, because a lot of it's mentally ill people and drug addicted. But I don't know how you do it. Well, I know this, that we've almost made our way through, and usually right around here I see a couple streetwalkers. I did the other day. That's why I kind of got the phone on. You know, you never know when you're going to see a streetwalker or two. So looks like my lane's ending and I got to get over, so I am paying attention, you know that. Well, yeah, so Vallejo has seen better days, and definitely I think you could say that about California myself, but what do I know? Maybe I'm just starting to complain like an old man. Maybe the whole United States. I don't know. It's just hard to complain anymore. We should just be grateful for everything. You know how I feel about that. But looks like even the church is boarded up in Vallejo. Isn't that sad? That's a beautiful church, and looks like the windows are all boarded up. And the back door. I don't know. All right, pay attention here. You never know. A lot of people in California don't have car insurance. So that's why I always have that dash cam rolling. Yeah, just like in Russia, we are a litigious society where we like to sue people. So, oh, Java Jacks, that looks like something, maybe an old hotel, motel at one time. I don't know. I don't think it's always been a coffee place. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, Java Jacks, that's kind of a nice looking place. All right, well, we're almost made our way through Sonoma Boulevard in Vallejo, California. And we didn't see any streetwalkers, so maybe that's a good thing. It is kind of early in the day for that. But is there ever a time limit? I don't know. You answer me. If you're a streetwalker, is there hours you work? I don't know. I would imagine that you got your busy hours and your slow hours, just like everything else. Well, if I go straight, I run right into the San Francisco Bay. And I think that's the mouth of the Napa River, believe it or not. So if you're selling out of Napa, that's where you end up. All right, pay attention here. Yep, stay in your lane, as they say. A lot of accidents happen right there at those little double turn lanes. I've seen it with my own eyes. People don't stay in their lane there. All right, well, there you go. One little drive through Napa. Well, the speed's starting to pick up here, so I better put the phone down. But like I always like to say, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Napa drive-through adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Whoa, Duke's a hazard. Oh, postscript. Yeah, look at this street right up here, and you will see where they have the sideshows. That's right, at the top of this hill. Just look at the street and you'll see all the donuts that all the people got together and had parties here. So, right here. See, the street is all dark. All right, that street and this street, but that was the main one where they like to do donuts. All right, you know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.